All right. Welcome to another brand new video. This video has probably taken me total time a month to edit. And you're going to go through the video and not see anything that's crazy, but just planning out this video because my RP videos are like my best videos. So if you are watching this, please drop a comment below, and I would love to know what sort of RP servers you want me to look at next. I'm mainly doing OCE servers at this point, and the one we're doing today is Hydrate RP. This is owned by Modest Pelican and Mario. I'll put on the screen. And it is the newest competitor in the GTA RP scene, and both of them, if you didn't already know where they came from, were originally from Bluebird, which I've done a video on before. Both Modest Pelican and Mario, but they have then left Bluebird for reasons up to them and decided to proceed with doing their own and creating their own RP server. So we're going to dive into it. There's a bit of talking, there's a bit of non-talking. I'm going to try and get this as smooth as possible. But sit back, relax, and let's talk about Hydrate RP and essentially what could be the best new RP server in OCE, Australia, whatever you want to call it. There are a couple of updates since I recorded this. We'll try and mention them. But yeah, let's get into our first interaction with a
Put your hands up
with a local.
Yo,
You good?
I'm new to the city, and
Yeah, I would highly suggest not screaming out, put your hands up, cunts.
bro, I gotta be intimidating.
You're not intimidating,
I'm
buddy.
very intimidating.
You're just not.
What do I do to get money?
Go find a job?
Where do I go find a job?
I don't know.
Are you new to the city too?
No,
Well, why aren't you gonna help me?
because I can't be fucking yelling at people.
I'm not asking for you to fucking do the job for me. I'm just asking you to help me. Where do I go?
I don't know.
Well, what do you do for money?
I know my own shit.
You know your own shit.
Yeah, I do my own shit.
Well, what do you do?
My own shit.
What's that?
I don't know.
So you don't know how you make money.
I know how I make money, I just don't tell people, so go and ask someone else.
Okay, what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong with your face?
No, you got like purple stuff on it. Is it like a mask or like a tattoo?
Good face paint?
Did you go to a party?
No.
How old are you?
Fuck does that concern you for, cunt?
Well, I don't know, you've got face painting on, bro. Last time I did that, I was fucking 8 years old. Where can I buy a gun from?
You should probably go find a job and get a license first.
Where do I get a license from?
Probably the gun store.
Okay. Alright, well I might go get a job.
You do that.
Thanks for, some of your help. Well, say bye, don't be rude.
I'm just not gonna say bye.
Say bye!
I will beat you around the head with a fucking baseball in a sec.
Your life will be so much easier if you're just nicer to people.
My life is easy.
No, it's not. You make it difficult.
No, my life is easy. People like you make it difficult for me.
No, it's not true at all.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that was our very first conversation, and don't get me wrong, I know. I wasn't exactly the nicest person in the world. But sometimes when I do these things, I want to be able to tell people what, you kind of want to get things out of them and stuff like that. You don't want to seem like you're in this city and you're a little bitch. So, yeah. Now, we're going to have a look at the map. And let's take a look at the map. There is a lot of things going on in here. Now, you've got your basics, mechanics, and stuff like that. You've got things like mining. You've got other things like I can't see the screen. All right, so you've got gold panning, which we're gonna do in a second. You've got Master Baits, which is like a general store to go buy things to do hunting and stuff like that. You've got your mechanic, you've got your metal detecting, you've got mining, you've got Night Kids Auto, you've got a pawn shop, you got Pearls. I never went there. You've got a pizza shop. There's golf. There's premium deluxe motorsport, pharmacies, kind of everything that you would expect to be able to have in a general RP server. There's nothing out of the ordinary here that you wouldn't get in any other server, but they've come up with some creative names, and some of the things that they have done are pretty unique. Like the gold panning I've never done before, and I don't think I've ever seen it. Things like the strip club and hunting and mechanics and stuff like that are all pretty straightforward. You've got a smelter that's pretty straightforward. Like there's nothing really that I've seen that isn't out of the ordinary than what other people have had in GTA before. All right, so here I am just driving around through the city just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. A couple of hiccups here and there. My computer is not the best, so if you see this and you leave a comment telling me you would like to buy me a new PC, feel free. My PC is definitely on its way out, but I don't want to make the financial decision of buying a new one just yet. So why not create quality content and try and get monetized on YouTube and then buy one, or just open up donations? Why the hell not? Everybody donate some money to me. Nah, kidding. Right now I thought I would do the gold mining or the gold panning. So I set my waypoint to the gold panning. I came up here. I started looking around. I couldn't really figure it out, so I kept driving. Now, I didn't see this guy earlier. I don't know if he rocked up before I got there, but you are going to now. We're gonna. Sorry, dude. Right now, we're gonna interact.
Are you alright?
What just happened?
Bro!
Shit, where did you come from?
Just up there.
Okay, now.
What are you doing?
Golden pen is better.
How the fuck do I do that?
You get a pen just down the street. It's yeah, that fucking yellow fucking character looking thing. And you just come to one of these streams.
The yellow master baits?
Yeah. Masturbate.
Alright, thanks G. Sorry about that. Are you alright? Do you need any medical supplies?
I'm all good.
Sorry.
Okay, our second interaction was actually quite a decent one. We didn't get into any sort of arguments or anything like that. It was safe. Sort of fail RP here on my behalf, but I mean, come on, it's fucking GTA 5 at the end of the day. If you're not doing stupid shit, what's the point of doing it, right? Thank you. So great conversation there. Very kind person. Gave me directions to the Master Baits. Now, if you come into Master Baits, you will be able to see a store. Now, this Hydrate uses the third eye system, so you walk up, and I think it's like left alt, brings up a little menu, and you can open the shop. The shop here, I can't remember what system they use, but it's a drag and drop, basically. So you enter the quantity, or if you just want a single one, you just drag and drop. So I got a pan, a shovel, a knife, and I think that was it. I couldn't afford anything else. And then I headed back up to the gold panning section with our old mate there. And so far, my initial impressions of the server were pretty good. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary.
So what's like really good for making money?
Probably this, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's not many places make money, good money.
What do I do after I've like got gold?
You go down to the smelter,
Yeah.
fire emoji, and then it turns into gold bars, and then you go sell at the pawn shop.
Go smelt it and then go to the pawn shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And it's like 2k a bar.
2K a bar. That's not too bad. And like, what's how many like golden flakes is it for like a bar?
Golden flakes, it's probably 50 maybe, or 100, I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, they're around 50 to 100.
How long you been in this city for?
Like a week after beta.
Oh, nice. Where did you come from?
This is my first server, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd you find it? Pelican
Actually
Man?
I came across Mario's stream, and it just had to be the lucky day that he was hosting the server there.
Oh, nice.
What servers have you been in?
Me, I used to during the COVID-19. I used to play Bluebird, like a lot. I spent a lot of money in that server. And then after COVID ended, I sort of quit all of it altogether.
All right, so me and old mate talk for flipping ages here, so I didn't want to bore everybody watching it, but basically he found the server through Mario streams, so he was brand new. So the RP wasn't amazing with this specific gentleman. However, he was very nice, very good to talk to, and it made the experience really awesome, and it made gold panning really good. He gave some valuable insight, like doing gold panning, how he found RP, how he finds the server, and overall, he had really good things to say about it. For him, it was brand new, and pretty much for everybody, being friends with people is ultimately going to be the best. Here I tried to see if I could rob it. I had to rob a convenience store, but I couldn't figure it out, and I didn't have any weapons on me, so that didn't really go to plan. Now, you'll see I have the same car. Now, you can rob, as me right now, you can actually rob certain cars. Like, this is a pretty basic Honda, so you can steal it. Now, if you wanted to steal like a performance car and stuff like that, you needed a lockpick. You can't, like with this car, I can just break the window and get in. Even with the cop car here, I tried to break in, I couldn't do it. I wanted to cause a little bit of mischief, but I couldn't do it. So you can steal basic cars like the Honda, but anything more than that, you can't do it. You need proper tools and stuff like that. So there are a few people that don't really want to entertain doing anybody else. I think I've run into those two people twice at the start of the video, and then they weren't really in the mood to talk. They were kind of just doing their own thing, their own role play, weren't really interested in socializing with anybody else. I'm sure if you met them in certain role play activities, they would communicate with you, but other than that, they were kind of just on their own. Now, you will see later on in the video and later on about how the whole actual server works. But right here, right now, is the location to smelt your gold. Now, the guy didn't give me as much information as I would have liked. I came all this way. You walk up to the smelter here, you third eye it or left alt, and it will give you a pop-up menu, but that's not enough, right? You can't just do that. You need to be able to go upstairs, and then you need a certain quantity of, I think, gold, silver, aluminium, whatever the metals that you mine in the server are. You go there, you mine them, and then you kind of come here and you smelt them, and then you can sell them. So at the moment, you get the raw materials. Pretty time consuming. I know Bluebird and most other servers, RP servers, have a time consuming element to them for mining and gold and stuff like that. This server is no different. I'm sure if you had friends with you that you went mining for a half an hour to an hour, you came here together, the whole time you're chatting, your friends and stuff like that, it makes more sense and it's more fun. So here I'm literally just trying to figure out what to do because nothing I'm doing is working. It's not smelting anything. It's not really doing anything, and I was getting a little bit frustrated. I think I actually looked up Google and stuff like that, but then I realized if you come up here, it actually gives you a menu that you can then do. Then you can actually convert it to actual usable products that you can sell. But I didn't have enough quantity to do that, so I kind of just gave up and left. So you do need certain quantities to get through to this. I can't remember what the quantities are. You'll probably see them on screen. I can't see it. It's too small. But that's your gold and silver and anything else. Now, right here is when it gets interesting, and this is my next interaction.
Yeah, you want to ride? Yes, please. Oh yeah, okay. 1,000. Yeah. All right, that's chill. Hold on. Let me take you to this garage quickly. Yeah, 1,000. You'll be chill, bro. I'll help you.
Now, I originally thought this guy was going to be helpful and help me out in the server, but when I get here, he disappears. Helpful, but not helpful at the same time. However, you will see now it gets
Yo.
interesting.
What's up?
Can I borrow like 10G?
What's that, bro?
Can I borrow like $10,000?
What for?
Because I'm broke and I have no money.
You can't borrow, but I can set you out with some work if you want.
What sort of work are we talking?
You know, just the old gardening.
You want me to
Bit of
go
gardening, but
shoot people?
nah, not that sort of stuff. I'm talking a bit more like work that helps us, and then we can help you in a way.
All right.
Come this way, bro. Yeah, so we can sort you out with something. But what, are you new to the city or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll grab your number, bro.
I don't have a phone.
You don't? Oh, I'll buy you one, bro. Hang on, I'm pretty sure I got a couple in my van.
Okay, thank you.
Nah, you chill, mate. I was in your position once. Let's try this one here. Hang on.
Now, at this point, I was like, "Sweet, I've met someone. He's going to be
I put that shit up on
helpful."
the ground. There's a
But
gun for you, so you can
keep
protect
watching
yourself,
it. It
and
gets
there's a couple
better.
bullets for you as well.
No, what do I need the gun for?
The gun? Oh, you know, this city isn't the most safe, so you know what I mean.
How much do I
You
gotta
gotta-
give you for the gun? I've got some gold on
Nothing,
me.
bro. Nah, no stress. Just work for me. Work for me. Do your bit, and I'll pay you, and then we can help each other that way, bro.
Easy. What do you need me to do?
So I need you. Do you know how long have you been in the city for?
1 hour.
1 hour. Sweet. No stress. Whip out your phone, bro.
How do I do that?
Sweet. I'll take you for a wee gander.
So are you in a gang?
Not yet. We're working towards gang, but I'm on a crew. Yeah, bro. It's called Havoc.
Oh yeah.
So we're under 236, which is the biggest organization in the city, and they're on the best. They run the best drug.
Okay, cool.
So we're on cocaine. So yeah, there's a fair bit in it. You make the most dirty from it. But I'll give you a quick rundown. So I'm just taking you to a place where you buy the seeds and shit.
So do you guys get into a lot of fights and stuff like that?
Only really when we need to, bro. It's not something that it's not like we're not going to engage in anything.
Yeah, okay.
But if we have to step up, we will, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like we're not out there to be dicks, bro. We're there to do our job, and if someone's going to step in the way, then we're gonna protect ourselves and sort it out. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got ya.
Alright, so old mate here has taken me to a secluded spot where you get seeds to plant for cocaine and weed and stuff like that. There was various seeds there, like a black market drug seed dealer thingy.
Wait, bro, and just come over to one of these pumps over here.
Mhm.
You third eye it, and you steal it. That's literally it.
You don't have anything to store this in.
Yeah. So you'll need the cans, bro.
Gotcha. All right, so
Yep,
get the
yep,
cans
so
and then
that's
come
what you-
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. And then pretty much you just I don't know, just pull up some second eyes or some shit and watch some shit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, g'day, Josh.
There you go, bro, on the floor.
Oh, you're a good man, mate.
Oh, legend. Thank you.
So these guys here, bro, Hermes, the guy in the green vest, they work under us, so they're a crew.
Mhm.
They're
under
so
you.
we're working. Yeah. Or they work in with us. So
Okay.
we supply them shit and they help us.
Sick.
So yeah, bro. So yeah, just go up and third eye the pump, bro, and just steal it, and that's it. And it'll set you up an animation. And you just do that. It takes a wee while, but yeah, you just pull up like a second eyes or third eyes or whatever, and just watch some shit. And you can do that while your leaves are growing and that sort of stuff.
Okay. Are we
Yeah.
gonna go to the leaves now?
Yeah, you can basically plant them anywhere.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you some locations and shit.
All right. This is at 85.
Yeah, once you got that sorted. What have you been up to, John?
Alright, so what you just saw is how to basically, I can't remember what it was, but what old mate's showing me now is how to plant the cocaine leaves and how to identify people so that people don't rob you, so you can have their numbers, and then if anything goes wrong in the server, you can point them out. This guy was very, very, very useful. I can't remember his name. I do have a Discord DM from him, but he was very useful, very helpful. Now, obviously, it benefits him in the city, and I feel bad because I've taken all this stuff from him, and the chances of me ever going back in are zero, but maybe 1%. But he was very helpful, very good, very informative on how to make money and stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to hop into another chat with him right now.
So am I better off doing this or like gold and mining and stuff like that? Like obviously gold and mining, I'm not going to get into a sort of a crew or a gang or anything like that, so you don't get the connections.
Yeah.
But what am I doing to make more money?
Well, if you're wanting money, like if you're just wanting straight money, this is the best way to do it. You be a pick and runner for us, and then we can sell you caps of coke. You can go sell the coke, so you buy it off us for 105k clean. You can buy a cap, and then you make 225k dirty of selling it. A cap is 150 bags. You can't sell more of those per tsunami. So you're making a decent bit of profit on that, and then you just wash it back through us. So you bring back the dirty to me, or whoever sells you the cap. Try do it to the person that sells you the cap. You don't have to, but it's better for us because it pretty much just gives us credit for it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No stress on that, but yeah. And then we can clean it. So you buy the cap for like 105. We'll wash the dirty for you, 225k. That should give you about 165 clean. So you're making roughly about 65k per cap. You're profiting on it. So that's the best way to do it. You can pick leaves and shit in the meanwhile, and that's going to help us continue to create more caps for you and that
Mhm.
sort of shit.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much your best way of doing it.
And then if you didn't want to go on that dirty side, like if you didn't want to get into the illegal side of
Yep.
things,
Yep.
if you wanted to
Yep.
go straight clean,
Mhm.
what are you better off doing?
It's tricky. There's not a lot you can do. Most, like, the city's pretty well crime, like, it's heavy on the crime side of thing.
Yeah,
The
okay.
crime scenes. But you can go work at places. So you can go work at like Johnny's or Pearls or anything like that. You can do fishing. You can do what else? You can do metal detecting, that sort of shit. You could do chopping, so that's illegal, but you can do chopping. So you go to a chop place, which is, if you open the map,
Mhm.
go down to the city and go to the oil fields.
Oh, is that car chopping?
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah,
One
okay.
on. So you just chop cars and then
Yep.
sell the car parts to night kids, and you get decent money off that as well.
Yeah, and then like mining or gold and fishing
Yeah,
and hunting.
mining's good. We love people that jump in the mines and sell mats to us, bro.
All
If you wanna text.
So, old mate, there was very useful, very helpful. I later logged back in or flew back into the city, the server, whatever you want to call it, and I did a bit of this just to pass the time. I didn't really go explore too much, but overall, the server is pretty good. It is pretty good. Now, since since having recorded that and flying in and meeting that guy and understanding everything and how everything works, Hydrate have put out another update that has, I guess, made people more flexible with how they can earn money and what they can do. They've even added I think it was called a Cayo Perico Island. And what this island is basically, if you know Cayo Perico, not all RP servers include Cayo Perico. It's like, and there's also server loads. There's a lot that goes into actually developing a RP server. But see the most recent updates, and I'm gonna go through them with you because it's actually quite interesting on what they're doing.
Up to the hydration.
So they've got a new update that's actually got pushed out the 4th of July, where they've added a massive high-rise building onto the map and little businesses. Now, these businesses are, I think there's a motorbike shop, a fashion shop, you can own a petrol station. Basically, you're going to be able to almost buy any business, any piece of real estate that you can, as long as you've got the proper conditions. They've also, I think, made the casino better, and they've added a business club. It's called the High Club. Now, the Mile High Club, sorry. In this building, you can do deals, you can buy businesses, you can run business. Think of it as like the Trump Towers. It's just all business all the time. There's a gym, there's offices, like it's just a whole business district. What I wanted to talk about was the Cayo Perico Island. Now, this island is somewhere where you fly into, and it's basically like a war zone, or like a team deathmatch inside of GTA. They've even recreated Nuketown. And you go in there, you can either be in teams, solo, whatever you want to do, and you shoot up. You shoot everybody, right? You go nuts, you go ham. So these are like little events that sort of I think it adds a lot of longevity to an island, because when you're on the main island, you're very much stuck in like either business, and you sort of have to create a story and play a character, right? But at the end of the day, it is a video game. Right? And I'm sure we all know that. And I know people get very in depth into these role play servers and almost create a whole new identity, right? But these this island, Cayo Perico Island, it just adds that little bit of refreshingness. That it adds a lot of enjoyability, right? So you go there, you respawn, you get med. There's a hospital. There's a travel, like you can travel there. You respawn and you can just go and kill people, right? It's there's crates that drop every hour. I'm guessing with guns and stuff like that, and you can go in and just have an amazing time. They also my high club is now Pelly Towers, so that is a social hub and business empire creation, offices, business interface, stores, and social areas. So all these scripts are custom built, which means, this is reading from Pelican, we can add to them constantly. Stage 2 is already under development, as we want to ensure there are many ways to prosper in Hydrate. So what they're doing, and what they seem to be doing really well, is actually having as many different options to roleplay as humanly possible. Where it gets stuck and where you get limited in, like Bluebird, for example, is there's only a couple of ways to make money. It's like job or crime, right? But there's only limited jobs. When I was in Bluebird, was a real estate agent, and as fun as it wasn't really something the server did. It was sort of something that I created in an essence, and it wasn't an official job. Where here it is a real job, and all these businesses that you can create, you can buy businesses. It's like there's like a whole interface. It's actually quite interesting. I'll sort of show up. I'll put the trailer on the screen while I've been talking. If I can download it, I'm pretty sure I can, or figure it out. So the server overall is very fun. As you can see here, I'm playing golf as well. So there's different things that you can do. Overall, I would give the server a 9, 8.5 to 9 out of 10. They seem to be constantly adding features and different ways to enjoy city life or server life, and they're doing a very good job at it. They have very wealthy owners, and they have very active owners who are also content creators. So the more they add, the more content they create, the more popular they can get, right? So I think hop into the server, give it a shot. Overall, it's a very good server with lots to do, and hit subscribe.